Anyway, hi. Would you like to introduce yourself? What are your pronouns? What's your name? All that.
Alrighty, my name is Foxnoctom on Twitter at Bluesky. I am a magic alterist. I alter magic cards. I have quite a long uh, list of cards I've altered. I think it's close to like 3,000 at this point.
Damn.
Yeah, I've been doing this for a long time. Pretty much what I do. I also post funny stuff on Twitter. Plug my channel. There we go. That's my name.
Amazing.
Foxnoctom. Here I am with the burger. That's my little Fox guy. Spelled Fux.
I also have Fox over here.
That's who I am. Yeah, I like the way you draw him.
Yeah. I've drawn him a few times. Let me see if I can pull out all the different. Let's see if I can pull out all the different drawings of Fox that I have, at least within arm's reach. I have that one. I have that one. That's the boss. That one. You and Grimcorp are like the same.
Taking over.
Yeah, the same vibe of cartoon character.
Just. I like to go for subtle chaos.
Yeah.
Like this kind of chaos. Like this. That was up.
And then there's another one. So there's all the different fucks I've drawn.
Spelled Fux.
Yes.
Sometimes spelled with a PH. PHUX. Perfectly family friendly name. You sell that at Target.
Absolutely.
There they are.
Look at this handsome little bastard.
True to form, he's not an actual fox.
What is he?
We're not sure. There's no word for what he is yet. It's to be determined. We think he's some sort of fungus.
A beagle.
I mean, yeah. Interdimensional demon.
Yeah.
He's the in between of what Homer Simpson and Bart Simpson's 3D models. If you mesh them together, that's close to what he is.
Amazing.
Something along those lines.
Yeah, some sort of demon is sure, because every now and then I have snacks in my office, I'll be working, and the little bastard pops up asking for him.
Now those would be gone. Hey.
Hi!
Click the thing. Hey.
Hey! Hey!
This is Fox's brother, Jeff. British. I'm not going to do his accent. He's just going to go away.
Amazing.
What he is the bare minimum, like, I can put into a Fox character, like, as far as effort goes. Just something I can draw quick. But it turned into something that requires more than bare minimum, where I'd have to actually sketch things out.
Yeah. Getting progressively more elaborate scenes.
Yeah. Because I could just do this. But then if I gotta draw bodies, that gets complicated.
It's a whole hassle and a half, yeah. My robots, I love drawing my robots, but they take forever.
Do they? When I drew yours, it took me a long time only because I was trying to get it as perfect as I could to like the reference.
Yeah. Like, they don't take me a long time, but they take longer than I'd like.
Again, I think a lot of artists start off in that same thing where it's like we just try to make a character that's like the bare minimum effort so we could just do them quick if we need to.
Yeah.
And they take off from there.
So I have
Oh, that's
arcade
is that a chroma? No,
Elspeth.
that's Godsend. Yeah, Elspeth with Godsend. That's awesome.
And then I have a Drake. Then I have
That,
Hero Bladehold.
that rules. Yours is way more applicable to different situations. Like I can only put Fox in a couple things. I can't really put him in a lot of things. He has like one emotion. Is he throwing loot?
Yeah.
Just yeeting loot.
There's Niv Mizzet. And because I drew it funny, I have to extend it out the page.
So,
So the page is folded in. Then I have Robot
that's
Tiny
great.
Bones.
That's your character is way better than mine as far as like being able to alter its look.
Then I have Merit Lage, like Robot Merit Lage, which I'm not too pleased with how this one turned out, but like I got paid for it.
I don't even remember what Merit Lage looks like. I remember the token.
The Robot Trunks, which Robot Trunks, I kind of walked myself into a corner. I drew a robot in what I thought would be a hard to guess pose, like as a reference to a
Mm-hmm.
music video I like, and somebody got it within like an hour and a half.
Called out.
So I drew them their favorite. I drew them a character of their choice as a robot in color. And
Oh, you did color this. I remember this.
that one. This was the music video that I drew a robot of.
That is. See if I can guess this. Weezer?
A lot of people thought it was Weezer. It's not Weezer. It did loosely inspire Weezer, though.
Oh, hold on. Trying to remember. What's his name? He sang with Lennon, right?
I have no idea. I know that they're performing with MCR either this year or last year.
Oh, who is it? I might be having something. I might have a different person in mind.
It's Violent Femmes.
Oh, okay, yeah, I had a completely different person in mind.
It's from the music video American Music.
Dude, not familiar with that one.
It's weird.
Yeah, I thought it was it's gonna kill me. His name. He's like a really old guitarist.
Stevie Ray Vaughan?
No. Chuck Berry.
Oh yeah,
I thought it was Chuck Berry.
I can see it. But then I have Robot Squee holding a little squeeze toy. This is part of a thing I
Nice.
did with Grem Corp and you, where I had a bag of snacks right here, and I had
Yep.
Fox
Oh,
popping
the
down here,
cheeses.
Grem popping up right there. That's a cat version of Jetmir and a ball of elves. And then I'm slowly working
Actually,
on
I just picked up.
what?
I just picked up a Jetmir.
Oh, nice.
I needed. I need to have a. I've altered two or three of them, and I have another idea for it.
Amazing. I need to
Something
draw.
along the lines.
Oh, you're saying?
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
I have a robot gently caressing loot I need to finish drawing.
Gently caressing,
Gently caressing. Or gently holding. Sorry, it's gently holding loot.
squeezing.
Listen. I used to be a loot hater. I started talking to a lady I'm fond of, and I showed her loot. And she's like, "Oh, he's so precious. I'd do anything for him." And I'm like, "Yep, there goes my loot hate."
Yeah, he's like marketable plushies. He is chemically created to be cute and uh what's the word? Appealing to
Yeah,
non-Magic players. Like you see him and it's like, oh, that's a Magic character. Let me get into Magic, and then you see the rest of him. It's like, oh, they're not like that.
but the other
But at
half of
that point,
oh,
you're
you're
already
saying
in.
the other half of the sketchbook is cats and magic cosplay. So I have um Damn it, what's the dragon from Eldraine?
Corvold?
That's Corvold.
Yeah.
Displacer Kitten. The Carador.
Carador. He just reminded me.
Damn it,
Carador.
what's the Sans Green legendary Breya? That's Cat Breya.
Brea.
Croxa. Old Stick Fingers. Karn.
Old Stickle Fingles.
Minskin Boo.
I like the Minskaboo one's good. What is that one? Is that Gitrog?
The next one is Gitrog. Yeah, that's Minskin Boo.
Yeah. Minskaboo.
That's Gitrog. That's Najila.
That's a great one.
That's the first liver. That's Hanada, I believe her name is, or their name is.
Oh, the X thing. They
Yeah.
pay one less X. Yeah.
There's Niv Mizzet as a cat.
There's Niv.
That's not Flubs.
Glunch.
Glunch. That's Glunch.
Yeah.
Kinnan.
Kinnan. Oh, okay.
Or Kinyan.
Badumts.
Yuriko. Damn it, what's the Bant legend from Eldraine?
I have no idea.
Hulane, or Hulan, or whatever. Chulane.
Oh, Chulane.
Yeah.
Oh.
Dihada.
Loops with, yeah.
There's Dihada, which I really like. Thrasios and Rograk. Sisay. Malcolm. Cat Malcolm. Cat Magda. Cat Selvala. Cat Silas. Cat
There's a lot of these.
Tedis. Yeah, it's the whole thing. Cat Kodama of the West Tree or East Tree?
Oh, East Tree. It's gotta be. It's the best one.
Muldrotha. Cat Muldrotha. Cat Edgar. Cat Rocco. Cat Krark. Cat Sakashima. And then that's a weasel I did. That's Crom.
Weasel Crom. He doesn't get to be a cat.
Or maybe it's a ferret, but whatever. But that's where a lot of
I don't really have.
That's where a lot of my robots and such live.
Nice. I don't really have sketches. I don't. I need to keep. I need to sketch more. I try to anyway.
Yeah.
But I do have like some, just to kind of show off a little bit of what I have done before. So this is the series I'm working on. The glare is great. That's some great glare right there. That's some beautiful glare. Let's see if this will work.
It's not playing Live and Learn. What the hell?
Listen, they just made the movie. They can sue. They can sue for the music now.
Oh shit.
No, Shadow has his own. Did you ever play the original Shadow the Hedgehog game?
I've seen playthroughs of it, but it's been a while.
So great, so great. The music is badass, no lying. But the game was. They tried something interesting with that game, which is like branching paths.
Okay.
They didn't succeed, but they tried, and it was fun. It was a very fun game.
I know he gets
for the time.
I know he gets a gun. I know he says "damn."
Oh, he gets a ton of guns. You can shoot anything in that game, and when you die, he's like, "Damn," and it's like funny. It's just straight funny.
And I know he deals with
Tails?
The embodiment of cosmic Satan or whatever.
Yes. What is he? Dark Star? Is that his name?
Dark Soul, Dark Star, something like that.
I don't remember his name. He's like a starfish demon thing, and then he looks like a Pokemon at the end. And of course, hope you don't get banned.
Name Devil Doom.
His name is Devil Doom.
Devil Doom. Or
That guy's
Black
name was Devil.
Doom or Devil Doom.
I think he calls himself Black Doom. I don't remember Devil Doom. That's a much better name.
Devil Doom is the final boss of Black Doom in Shadow the Hedgehog.
Oh, he's the last boss if you go like the good route. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
I just googled it.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's in your Google search, isn't it?
He's Shadow the Hedgehog is the anthropomorphic hedgehog created as the ultimate life form of the late Gerald Robotnik using the DNA of Black Doom as a final result of Project Shadow.
Is that they might have errated that? I don't know if that's canon.
This is what it says on the official villains wiki for Shadow the Hedgehog.
That's great. That's just great.
His purpose was to provide a ways of developing cures for deadly illnesses that had no cures, namely for NIDS, neuroimmunodeficiency syndrome, a terminal disease Gerald's daughter, Maria Robotnik, who Shadow was very close to, suffered from. But he was captured and put into stasis by the military when he was deemed a threat to humanity. Shadow's last memories of Maria, her saying "Sayonara, Shadow the Hedgehog." She was then shot and killed immediately after.
Oh yeah, she had. Is they called it NIDS?
Yeah, NIDS.
Oh yeah, that's great. On your stream, I don't have any video. I don't see anything.
Weird. On my
There we go.
yeah,
It keeps popping in it. There we go.
weird. I don't know why it does that. Maybe I have to have this active. Whatever.
It's up now. There we go.
Weird. There's still some quirks we need to work out, but whatever.
No worries. All right, so I have a. Might as well get started. Because I
Yes.
had an altar. I wanted to.
So since you're
You.
working on an altar, I'll work on an altar. I usually try to match what other
Sure.
people are doing. And while working on them, I have some questions.
Sounds good. I wanted to do something a little bit not. I didn't want to do paint because I really couldn't get the setup and the camera to where I could paint it.
Yeah.
I just couldn't fit all the brushes and paint pots and everything.
Yeah.
So I figured I'd do something a little bit quicker. I have a sketch here for a soul ring that I've been working on for a bit.
Okay.
And I figured I'd do that while you ask me whatever you want to ask me.
Awesome. It's not a whole lot of
And we'll
questions,
go.
but they're open-ended questions.
All right.
I use Posca pens for my altering because they're easier, and I have a ton of them.
Fair enough. I have literal tons of these. you, and they are annoying.
It bugged out. I didn't see him. Oh, those. Yeah.
Yeah, Citadel paints. I love them. They're great paints. But man, do I wish they'd be in anything other than a friggin' pot.
Yeah. Have you thought about getting like a blank brush well and using that?
It So the issue with it is, so there someone did suggest to get like actual bottles, like similar to like these. You could buy like just empty ones, like
Yeah.
empty bottles, and just pour the paint in. The issue is Citadels dry very quickly, and also you're not gonna get all the paint out, and they're expensive. So to put all those in bottles would be a little bit too annoying.
Ah.
The wet when you paint on a card with these paints, the water can't be there can't be too much water.
Ah.
So I try to keep them somewhat moistured, but like not too much where it's gonna like warp the card or get into the sides, which will be if they get into the sides of the card, that's it.
You gotta give them a good lick every now and then.
Yeah, you gotta just take a slice off, you know. It's like a pizza. No one ever sees a slice missing.
Yeah.
So yeah, for this one, I'm just gonna be using Sharpies and some gel pens, and
Yeah.
let's see how far I get. I don't know how long because I'm kind of at a weird angle, so I'll try my best.
Ah, sorry about that.
No, it's not your fault.
I have this
I'm a weird setup.
I have this whole setup so like I can ideally work from here and do spell table and OBS.
Mm-hmm.
And more often than not, my glare here is good for artwork because this white shines brightly and the black contrasts well. You can see clearly what I'm doing. But
Gotcha.
on like spell table games, I have glare like right there, and it's just weird. and nothing I can do can fix it because the lights overhead are weird.
Yeah, I have to have my light pointing at my ceiling and shining down, so it doesn't get too bad. There's got to be a better way. Like this table I'm on is a drafting table. There's got to be a way I can figure out the like maybe mount the camera somewhere. I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see. Anyway, so
Exactly.
I'll get started.
So anyway, tell me about your art. What do you do? You've covered some of that, but like, just tell me about your art.
Uh, I alter magic cards. It's what I've been doing for a very, very long time. I used to do Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Used to paint on Yu-Gi-Oh card. Not paint really, just kind of alter them. But the same thing I'm using now, like Sharpies and things like that. And I had a lot of friends who would get them off me in trades. But I, when I started playing Magic, and I realized I could do it with Magic cards, I I kind of fell in love with it. So I was doing it on and off for a bit, and then on Twitter I was posting them, and they were kind of getting popular, and people were starting to hire me, and I I started doing them more and more and more, and I was able to quit my job
Nice.
with how many I was doing. And since then, I still do a lot of them. Mostly a lot of Pokemon. I became kind of known for doing a lot of Pokemon alters.
That does lead me
And
to a question I'll ask later.
yeah, uh, I keep saying a lot. So my art is primarily paint. So I'm a painter. Acrylic paints, fluid acrylic paints. I also do this kind of thing with Sharpies and a little bit of sketching here and there, like some illustration. Though I haven't done that in a while. If that answers the question, I'm sorry if I didn't.
No, I did. I'm drawing my own little thing here. I have a Reckless Fireweaver artwork I've been putting off for a while.
It's a lot harder to talk and do this, isn't it?
Trust me, I used to do art streams a lot, and it's easier doing some.
Oops, sorry. What is this? What is this?
It's a spam.
It's MTG Arena. It sure is spam.
Let me go to my Nightbot Discord and fix that. Can I ban you? Nope, that's how I. That's the dashboard. How do I kick them? Nightbot Online. Logs. Maybe that'll do it. Can I kill you? I don't know how to ban them.
Are you able to mod me?
Actually, yeah. Can I do this from this OBS, maybe? I don't know how to mod you either. Oh wait, there's a little sword here. That's reply. That's pin. That's a little sword. It won't let me frickin' do it.
You can just ignore him for now.
Yeah. I'm still figuring this shit out. Like I just recently got to the point where it'll show chat on the side of the thing. I want to get into streaming more because, like, I have a lot of good streaming ideas, and I feel like I can execute them well as long as I can like get set up. It's just one of the things.
Just a learning curve with the website.
Yeah. It's a learning curve with the website and the software and all that.
Yeah. I did a couple YouTube video searches today to figure out how to do all the images and
Yeah, that
the
that is
camera.
one of my other questions. Is what led you to stop doing YouTube? Because like I didn't even know you had a YouTube channel until like a month ago when I mentioned that you were like
Really?
a friend of mine. And like somebody like in some Discord I was in, like I missed when Fox did YouTube videos. I'm like, Fox did YouTube videos?
A long time ago. Yeah, I did Pokemon videos for a very long time. Pokemon card videos.
That's cool.
And yeah, it was in 2008. I
Wow.
think it was, yeah, 2008 up until probably 3 months into COVID. I quit YouTube, ironically enough, when we were in lockdown and had nothing to do.
Yeah.
I quit YouTube. It was primarily Pokemon for a long time. And I just kind of, when I moved, I got sick of buying Pokemon cards, even though I couldn't use them. When I was in New York, people play Pokemon. Like it's everywhere. Everywhere you go, all the shops, it's competitive Pokemon. It's Pokemon cards, people trading. You can play as much as you want. When I got here in Jersey, no one played Pokemon, but everyone played Magic. And there were like 4 or 5 stores around me that were playing Magic. So I started playing Magic more, and I got sick and tired of buying Pokemon cards just to do YouTube videos. It just felt like a waste of money to me.
Okay.
But I was doing Magic videos for a while too, but I just didn't feel like I was good at them.
Uh huh.
I I don't like editing videos. I don't like. I just don't think I do anything different than others. So I quit the channel. It made me honestly happier to quit it
Okay.
because I didn't feel pressure to post stuff.
Got it.
And once you've been doing it for so long, and I think how many subs do I still? I wonder if those subs even count anymore. View channel. 24.5K subs.
Damn.
I mean, it's for a dead channel, so it's mostly people who don't. No one really unsubscribed from a dead channel. The channel just goes away and everyone just forgets.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I started doing Magic stuff on Twitter, and I got a lot more happier with that because I really like doing this. I really like altering cards.
Hell yeah.
A lot of fun. You get to make a lot of weird stuff, and every now and then you paint a meme, and everyone gets happy about it.
Yeah. People love memes.
They sure do. I was working on the chill dude meme,
Yes.
the dog.
Yeah.
I put that one aside for a bit.
I dig it. Let me see what some of your more recent stuff is because I
On
follow you.
Twitter?
I try sharing your stuff, but every now and then I forget what you've made. So a handful of Pokemon, uh, hell of a boss type stuff.
Oh yeah, Octavia.
I love that black and white snake you did on the liquid metal torque.
I actually have that right over here. That's a similar one I'm doing right now.
Your tuxedo alters have always amazed me, and I'm just a big fan of black and white.
I certainly seems like it's up your alley.
Yeah,
Thank you.
and I'm honored to have the. Let me see if I can pull it out. I'm honored to have the Thought Vessel, I believe, or Arcane Signet one too.
Well, you traded me a card for that.
I did.
One I really, really wanted, so I was appreciated for that. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Actually, I pulled a foil one like a week later.
I have how many copies of so it's the Fox Jace the
Yeah,
Planeswalker, jeez. Jace the Mind Sculptor. I
that's
have
Thought Vessel.
currently 5 of them.
Oh, nice.
There it is. That collection will grow.
That's good.
I have weird collections of cards.
I feel it.
I I, I collect Jace the Mind Sculptors, and I collect the Rapacious Dragon from Jumpstart
Okay.
and Wandering Troubadour.
Interesting.
Oh, and I have every single version ever made of Divine Gambit
All right. I have
because I think it's one of the worst cards ever printed, and I love it.
I have every printing of pacifism other than one.
Oh, which one don't you have? I have a lot of
I have technically two. One actual printing, one like fan printing.
them.
I have Pascal I think is the name of it, which is a European like magazine. They had
Whoa.
two printings of pacifism. I have the 2005 one, but not the 2007 one. The set symbol is like a unicorn.
And that's like a European magazine, you said?
Yeah.
That's wild.
And then the other one I'm missing is supposedly there's a 8th edition test print of pacifism out and about.
Good luck.
Yeah.
Good luck with the test prints, with the misprints and test print stuff.
That's my magic holy grail. That's realistic for me to get.
I'll keep an eye out.
Because those test prints, they're expensive, but they're like a few hundred. They're not like thousands.
Yeah, they're like in a gettable range.
Yeah.
Like you could go to a GP or at a SCG con and maybe trade for one.
They don't usually have those there.
I've seen some misprints at SCG cons.
Huh, okay. I've only,
What's the there? Go ahead.
I said I've only been to one SCG con because I'm poor as shit. And I've been to CubeCon. Those are the two events I've been to.
Bro, I'm poor too. Don't worry. When you go to those Magic conventions, it's just selling cards. That's how I fund those trips.
Yeah, I went to SCG Con Pittsburgh, not this November, but last November. And I sold all my collection. I got like $30.
Ooh.
I even sold it to a friend of mine who was working there. And he's like, "Yeah, don't worry. I'll try to like get you a little bit higher." No, $30. Sold my entire binder for $30.
Well,
But anyway,
that's the game. That's the game.
uh, there,
It is off stream. There we go.
there's the one you made me. It's a thought vessel with my robot on it, and there's a handful of other altars I have for the deck.
Oh, I love the one under it. That I think I know who did that one.
It's Finn Capuchin.
Yeah, he does. I like the way he does those.
Yeah, it's like your tuxedo altars, but like a little bit more detailed.
Yes, and the color.
Yeah. And then this is from Mike Sad playing with power. Sad robot altars. This one I made because
That's a great one.
I wanted a non-turf back to basics.
Fair enough. I like the patterning of the wave,
Yeah.
like the pixelated gradient. That's very cool. I don't know how you do those. Those are with pens,
Yeah, that's with Posca pens.
Posca pens. That's really good detail on those.
Thank you. And then my friend Mike also made this one. This is one of Mike's first altars overall.
It looks great. It reminds me of Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark.
A little bit. Mike was trying to get at my style. So it was right when Mike started doing altars in like 2019, maybe early 2020. So I told Mike
Yeah,
I wanted a card altered for my Zedru deck. And it's like, don't worry, I'll try to do one in your style, just so it matches. I'm like, my Zedru deck is just like proxies and random shit. And he's like, no, worry, I'll make it cool. I'm like, cool, that's all I want. And he made me that Gyri Sanitarium.
that's awesome.
So they're all in my Mono Blue Braids deck, which is a group symmetry deck.
Braids. I One of my wishes is Black Braids gets unbanned.
I was hoping
That one.
I had a Black Braids deck for a while, but it was just so boring.
Yeah, but like you haven't had it in a while, and like if it gets unbanned and you can use it finally, that's like it's like seeing an old friend again.
Yeah, I took it apart and sold some of the pieces I had for it.
Where's my reference? There we go. All right, what are the questions you got for me?
Sorry. Tell when
You're good.
you mentioned it already, but when did you start doing artwork?
Uh, when I was a very small kid.
Shocker, I would have guessed.
I used to draw Sonic the Hedgehog characters constantly, and yeah, it was pretty much that. I would draw characters from the Sonic comics, and I was like, I want to do this as a job one day, and I didn't. And thank God I didn't work for Archie.
Yeah, I heard that was a mess.
But uh, tiny bit. But I kept at it. I went to school actually for, I don't know if you call it graphic design. It was graphic design. Like aside from my technical degree, I have a degree in, I'm pretty sure it is graphic design. But it was mostly to learn like life drawing. Uh, it was a great class I took called drawing with typography, which taught me a lot, and illustration, and I learned a lot from those, and didn't really get to use them that much until doing this.
Okay.
Yeah, but I started from a young age. I've just kept at it.
Hell yeah.
Drawing Sonic, man. That's how artists on the internet start.
Drawing
Draw Sonic.
Sonic and furry stuff. Or both.
Sonic and furry stuff.
Or both.
That's the dream team. I think those are interchangeable.
They really are once it gets to a certain point.
Yeah.
Because, like, you get Sonic, and then, like, you're 1 degree removed from Don Bluth, and, like, it's a whole thing. When you reach Ken Penders, you've gone too far.
You don't invoke his name. Then he'll appear before you.
Ah, shit, buddy.
He'll steal your socks or whatever he's into. Ken Penders, don't sue me. I know you will sue anyone.
I think making fun of him isn't sue worthy.
He'll try. Like Billy Mitchell. He'll try.
You know what? You're right there. I have this Flames Reckless Fireweaver that I'm working on that I think is kind of cool. Where I'll be like kind of like throwing cards.
Nice.
Or like, you know how people like shuffle cards like that?
Mm-hmm.
It'll be kind of like that.
I can do that.
Oh, neat.
Well, let me get a deck. Hold on. One sec. Yeah, well.
A bit. I'm not looking. Alright. Oh, cool.
New deck. Now let's do some magic tricks.
Amazing.
Yeah, you're not. I'm not cheating online. Not at all. No way I'm cheating online.
What is this, Bolatro?
I've, of course, me being me, I've had ideas for Beletro as well.
You
Specifically, yeah,
Go ahead.
I haven't played enough Beletro to remember what their names are, but it's like the five like ultimate like legendary ones you can get.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
Perkio and all them.
Rikio, yeah, a playset of something. I'm not sure what, but I think that'd be fun.
Are there any Jokers in Magic? Let me see.
Jester's Cap was one idea I had.
Let's see if there's any card with Joker in the name. There's 0 cards with the name Joker in it.
Maybe got like Jester's Cap and
There's Demon Jester, Goblin Battle Jester, Havoc Jester,
There's a
Jester's Cap, Jester's Mask, Jester's Scepter, Jester's Sombrero, and Spike Jester.
Jester Sombrero. I forgot about Jester Sombrero. That's a great one. I forgot about that one.
The flavor text on Jester Sombrero is Yo quiero Cormus Bell.
It's I should remind myself next time I do this. Get better lighting.
Lighting is hard to get.
It is, but I can figure it out. I hope.
My office space is into a refurbished closet. So
That's a good idea.
yeah. Now it's a relatively big refurbished closet that's been in an office for longer than I've known it to be. Like as far as I remember, this has been an office space, but it's technically a refurbished closet. And I have my computer at like underneath here, my like desktop like right there, or it's mirrored so it'd be that way. And
Yeah.
then my whole desk is a mess. And then I have Legos displayed on the shelf, along with some of my mammal stuff.
Nice. I just have I bought a drafting table a while back to work on cards. It's great, but I can't use that drafting aspect of it because I need a place to put stuff on. So I have this to help me lift up this kind of pallet thing I'm using.
Okay.
And we just kind of find a way.
Yeah.
You just figure out something that works for us and that doesn't kill our backs.
Mm-hmm.
And it still kills our backs.
I usually do alters on my desk. Every now and then, when I'm working, I'll take like a sketchbook or whatever to bed, and I'll lay down like one of the French girls and start sketching.
Paint me, Jack. I won't win an Academy Award. What does it matter?
It's back to Metal Gear again.
No, that was Leo. That was Titanic.
I know, paint me, Jack, but there's like,
Oh, Jack, yeah. The memes, Jack.
the memes, Jack.
It's all about the memes.
It's all about the Mets.
Two things I couldn't believe were real. Two things I couldn't believe were real about Metal Gear Solid. That he actually says that. That he actually says memes. And in was it Metal Gear Solid 2? That Otakon's name is short for Otaku Convention.
Is it?
That's a true thing. He says it in the game. That's a true thing. I didn't realize that was what Otacon meant.
I gotta look this up. I don't disbelieve you, but I have to look it up.
There's a video of like the line from the game where he's just like, it stands for Otaku Convention. Ego Raptor looking dude.
Wow, you're right.
Right? Right? It's amazing.
Wild. I did not know that.
And now you can't unknow it. You're welcome.
I know his first name was a reference to 2001.
Oh yeah, the video's off again. It says you can't alt tab. That's why it keeps turning off.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, that's wild. I have no idea what I'm gonna do for the background of this artwork. That's one thing I'm
All
terrible
else
at.
fails. Complementary colors.
Very true.
Or in my case, stars. Just put stars in it.
I'm tempted to
How's that
make.
looking so far?
Looks really good. Damn, that's fantastic.
Where? I'm trying to get the light in the right way. Thank you.
So what are some of your tips for people who want to get into art? I know we covered some of those, like getting into Sonic and furry stuff, but
Yes, you. I heavily suggest everyone has an age of between 10 to 20 where you're obsessed with Sonic. That's always healthy. Know your supplies. That's probably my most. I wish what they taught me in school most was like supplies for art and how important they are.
all right.
Because you could, like, even with this stuff, like just Sharpies and jelly pens, like this, you can get these at Walmart.
Uh,
And I've been using these to make and sell these altars for literally years, and they work. You don't need anything fancy, but paint is definitely something you should probably learn a little bit more about. Fun story: I used to paint with gouache on magic cards. Do you
oh
know what
wow.
gouache is?
Yes.
It's a what? Yeah. I used to paint. I used to alter magic cards with gouache, and then one day, I'm taking them out of the sleeve, and I bend it a little, and you just hear a crack,
Yep.
and yeah, that paint chips off. So, tip number one: learn what supplies you know how to use well, and work with those. But don't break the bank trying to paint magic cards. And also sketch. Do a lot of drawing beforehand. Have something laid out before you put it to the card.
Yeah, that's one I had to learn. It's
Sometimes it is okay to just go into something. Just don't worry too much about all the details. Just like try something and see what happens. But if you're just starting and you want to get it right, it's a good idea to sketch some stuff out first. Yep. Crap.
so. What's your favorite
Uh,
Pokemon? You've painted a lot of them over the years.
this is a loaded question.
I know it is, so I'm asking it.
Favorite Pokemon? Uh, you ready to laugh?
Yes.
Smeargle.
Okay, that's far.
I have not every. I have a lot of Smeargle cards. When I sold off my collection, I only kept like a couple Pokemon cards. One of them was my Smeargle collection.
I dig it.
He's just cute, man. I like him. It's just fun.
My favorite's
And plus,
Dino.
Dino is the small dinosaur,
It's the dark dragon type.
right? For hydration.
Yeah. I want to
Look at him.
I want to get a Dino altar from you eventually on a what's the black free spell from Ikoria? Damn it.
Deadly Rollick.
Deadly Rollick, yeah.
Ooh, that's a pricey one.
Yeah, it is. I have one. I have it
Oh,
I have it put aside. I have it saved and put aside. Specifically for you to alter. I just have no idea where it went.
all right.
I also have no money.
That's fair.
And I also have no deck to put Deadly Rollick in. I really just want it as an art piece.
You don't have any black deck?
No.
Ah, okay. Build Crick. I'm kidding. I've done Dino before. I did it for J-Ro.
Yeah, I thought so.
I've done a lot of alters for him. Quite a few.
Uh-huh.
I think his mission is to get me to somehow paint every Pokemon ever.
You get the whole Pokedex.
So, yeah, you got to get the whole Pokedex. But before him, I might have photos on my phone. My laptop crashed a long time ago, and I lost a lot of like alter files. So there's a lot of lost ones out there. But before I did J Rose Poke project, I did one for my friend Tom. I did a Volo deck. Do you know Volo?
Yes.
He did. He every creature he had in there was a unique creature, and each one he wanted a different Pokemon. And it
Wow.
took me somewhere along 2 years to finish it, and it was like I'm sure it's on my phone somewhere, but I don't want to look. I think it's like 25 or
Okay.
so. Plus each copy, so he would get like Sakashima's to copy Volo, was a different Professor Oak.
Nice.
He had a great idea for that deck. That was a lot of fun. Pokemon is another thing. Along with Sonic, I always drew Pokemon, so you just kind of stick with what you know after a while.
Hmm. I did superheroes. That was a big thing I painted when I was younger. I did a lot of superheroes.
I could never get into superheroes as much as I wanted to. I wish I could have. I know. Yeah, it never clicked with me.
Yeah.
What's your favorite superhero?
Ghost Rider.
Oh, that's my stepfather's favorite superhero.
Nice.
He had all the Ghost Rider comics.
I have a lot of them. I don't have all of them, but I have a lot of them.
He took me to go see Nick Cage, the Nick Cage movie.
My mom took me to go see it when it first came out.
Am I right in thinking that movie's amazing?
No, I fully agree. The first one, it's pretty good. It's a little bit stupid, but it's pretty good.
But it's a Nick Cage movie. It has to be hokey.
Yeah.
Like if it was anything other than cheesy, it wouldn't be a fun movie to watch.
Have you
Like go ahead.
have you seen The Incredible Weight of Massive Talent?
Is that a name of a movie or a book?
That's a movie.
Incredible Weight of Massive Talent.
Yeah. I think that's what it's called.
The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent,
That's what it is.
2022. I have never even heard of this movie.
Nick Cage
That
plays Nick
poster's
Cage.
amazing.
Nick Cage plays Nick
Nicolas
Cage.
Cage is Nick Cage.
Yeah.
So that's either Jay Schlatt or a guy from. Yeah, it's Pedro Pascal. Okay.
It's either Jay Schlatt or Pedro Pascal. There's a big difference between Jay Schlatt and Pedro Pascal.
Visually speaking, there and is there is not.
I don't know.
I'm kidding. No, I have not seen that movie. It looks insane. It definitely looks like a Nick Cage movie.
It's not as good as you'd hope it would be, but it's still pretty good.
Well, like Ghost Rider, I can watch that whole movie front to back without stopping.
Same.
Like at no point is my attention taken away when I'm watching the first Ghost Rider movie. And to me, that's a successful movie.
Hmm.
If it keeps you in your seat through the whole thing and you're just entertained the whole time, I don't care how hokey it is. That was a good movie.
Yeah, it's very fun.
And of course, Wicker Man.
The bees! No, not the bees!
The bees, the bees, no, not the bees. Overworking that part of it. No, so to answer your Pokemon Smeargle, my favorite Pokemon.
What's your favorite Magic card?
Get me canceled. Uh, I don't have a specific. I have like one for each color.
That's fair. Do it.
So I'll go with my favorite color is green.
Really? Okay.
So I guess, yeah, I like green. Man, I can't stop building green decks. Like I took apart recently 5 decks and 4 of them are green.
Amazing.
I just build too many of them. I really like Rishkar's expertise.
Okay.
I just keep finding myself coming back to that card and thinking I can play this in every single deck and be happy with it.
Fascinating. All right.
Do you know what it is?
Yeah, I know what it does.
Yeah.
I should probably say it for
Well,
people watching.
or I have a second though.
Okay.
Death Bellow Warcry. Do you know that one?
No.
That is a red. I think it costs 8 mana. Uh, sorcery. Search your deck for 4 Minotaur cards and put them into play.
Wow.
It is such a stupid card, but in the right deck, it wins the game. Especially with like Maskwood Nexus effects, no, all the Maskwood Nexus effects they've been printing recently.
Okay.
I love that card. That Rich cards, I like all the big spells, I guess. So Rich card's expertise is probably one. Number two is Death Bellow Warcry.
All right. All right. I dig it. Riskard's expertise for those uh, who are watching is a green sorcery that's 4 green green. Draw cards equal to the greatest power among creatures you control. You may cast a card with converted mana cost 5 or less from your hand without paying its mana cost.
Yep. Does everything you want in green. Draws cards, a bunch of them. In green, you usually have a big creature out, so you're drawing a lot, and then you cast 5 or less for free.
Amazing.
I said that twice. Redundant.
I don't like green in Magic. I
Oh
think it's
man, we're gonna have
gonna get me canceled.
words, man. We're gonna have words. Like I disagree.
I'm an isn't mage through.
Green. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
So I'm an isn't mage through and through. I like playing spells and doing things.
Hey, fair enough. Is that my first deck was Nimbuzet Firemind.
Nice.
I love Nimbuzet. I still have a Nimbuzet. I have a Nimbuzet Parent deck
All
that I
right.
just keep together.
Where's my bronze pen?
As I look and see.
I have a bronze pen. I can't find it.
Nope, I am way off. There we go.
There we go.
How's that looking?
It looks really good.
Thank you.
That's what I got so far.
Hold on, let me snap back. Nice. Oh yeah, it kind of looks like Gambit.
Little bit, yeah.
You don't do color backgrounds, right?
I can do a color background.
No, I'm not saying. I'm not asking. I'm just in general. Do you like doing them?
Sometimes. I usually like having more detailed backgrounds because I feel it makes the piece more dynamic.
I would agree with that. Would you say you like working with negative space more than anything?
Yes, I like positive and negative space. I like more minimalist type stuff.
Yeah, it's fun, right? Like it's just like a fun space to work with.
Two of my favorite altars I've ever made are ones that I've yet to sell. Nobody seems interested in them. Are these two?
Sometimes those are the ones you like.
Are these two, which are Battle Bond lands. One of it's Morphic Pool, the other one's Spectator Seating.
Those rule. It's like what's the thing? Like if you look at a mountain from the edge, you can see like the layers.
Yeah.
It's like that. I think I still have. Sure. I've down everything here.
But yeah,
I think I still have.
these have special metallic effects on them too. So you can see the gold and the silver pop.
Oh yeah. Does Posca sell pens like that?
Yeah.
Oh crap. Oh, speaking of Grim, found this.
Nice.
Let me see, because there is an altar similarly that I have not been able to sell, but I kind of don't want to. Ah, ironically, it's a soul ring.
Oh,
Onion ring, soul ring.
I love it. I have a Soul Ring I'm trying to sell. It's the same style as the ones I just showed, and I'm surprised it hasn't sold yet because I'm selling it pretty cheap too. This looks like this.
Oh, hold on, I'm lagging. Oh, there we go, popped in. Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. I wanted it to look like it's holding back a sun.
It's like ready to explode. It's like a collapsed neutron star,
Yeah, a little bit.
which is what I call holding in a fart.
But yeah, this is part of a series of ones where I did in that same style. I did a counterspell, a Soul Ring, and a Thoughtseize. The counterspell I gave to a friend of mine at CubeCon. The Thoughtseize, I messed up the back a little bit, but the front still looks cool. So there's the front of the Thoughtseize.
That does look cool.
But there's the back, so it's like a little bit meshed.
Yeah. What do you use? Do you have something to hold down the cards when you're painting them?
Usually the Posca pens aren't a big deal. It's just with this one, when I glossed it, I usually like gloss them well. The gloss got cut on the back. And I set it down somewhere, and I pulled it up, and the gloss pulled with it.
Yeah.
So the back got damaged. It's sleeve playable still, so if you play it in Commander or Cube, it's playable. It's just that
I've
back.
noticed a lot of Commander players who get alters. They usually don't mind the back.
Yeah.
They actually usually don't even mind the condition, mostly because you're more focused on the face of the card.
Yeah.
You just want that to look nice. I guess there's a whole point behind artist proofs.
I have an artist proof of pacifism.
I don't have any. I never bought them.
They're more expensive than you think they would be.
They can be. If you go to events with artists, sometimes for the cheaper cards, like not the crazy expensive cards, you can get like some artist proofs for pretty cheap, especially if they're still blank on the back.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I never got into them. I always, whenever I got stuff from artists, I always got prints or playmats. I think the most, I don't know if it's like the most expensive card I have, but like one of the more prized cards I have is a signed All Hallows Eve by Rush, Christopher Rush.
Wow.
And I have the print for it. Oh, it's a small print, but that's probably one of the. I can't play it in anything, obviously.
Yeah.
But it's one of my more. That's probably one of my favorite cards I own.
That's super cool.
Like, yeah, I got to see him in GP8 Atlantic City, and then I think he died. Was it a year or two later? Yeah, that sucked. Fun memories.
Yeah, I bet.
I think next time I'm gonna have something that probably takes up a little more time because I didn't realize I'd finish this.
Oh, no worries.
Quick, sorry.
We started 5:45. It's 7, so about 15-20 minutes anyway. Because I try to keep these to like an hour. I try to keep these to like an hour and a half.
Fair enough. That's a healthy schedule.
Yeah, I think so. Now I might finish this up and play Arena and stream Arena just because I want to get into streaming a little bit better, and Arena is a good example.
You like Arena?
I like Arena. I have to be in the mood for it, but like, I play Pioneer, so I was Explorer on it, and I do decently.
Nice. I want to try Arena again. I like drafting on Arena. I like drafting before pre-releases because they do. Do they still have like the pre-release drafts before the actual physical pre-releases?
I do not know.
Oh. I used to do that with before I'd go to pre-release, I'd do some drafts on Arena, learn the cards. Now I go into pre-releases fully blind, and it's certainly something. Sometimes you do great. Sometimes you absolutely crap the bed, but
you can say shit. It's okay.
Oh, sometimes you crap the shit.
Ah, rats.
Blood dumped. Oh, I wanted to ask you something.
Yes.
When you do the quivers,
Yes.
what paint do you use for that?
I use Posca pens.
It's also Posca. Do they hold up well?
Yeah. I need to gloss them usually at the end, but yeah.
And what kind of gloss do you use?
Uh, I can send you it. It's just like it's relatively cheap, like multi-surface gloss spray.
Gotcha. I'm asking because like I always look for new supplies and stuff to kind of because there's a lot. I don't finish my cards. I leave them as is. My fear with gloss is similarly to what happened to yours, but my problem with it, I don't like the finish it leaves on them,
Okay.
and I don't like how like the stickiness of it. I don't know, but it could just be I haven't used the right products.
Yeah.
And I do have a quiver I have a bolt that I won from Quiver Time a long time ago that I've been looking out to paint.
Okay. Let me finish this character's little general features, and I'll show you my quiver that I'm working on now.
Spoiler.
I've shared pictures of it on and off. It's been taking me a few months. Spore Frog won it as like a little thing. Jeremy Spore Frog. Spore Frog.
Ah, was it for the charity event that
No, I did like people could
oh
vote
you
for
did
their
your own?
yeah people could vote for their favorite creator, and whoever won it got a free quiver from me.
Sick.
I was hoping more people would be interested in it than people were, but like, whatever. But this is the one I'm working on now.
Oh, the frogs. That's awesome.
Yeah, but I just get like a standard black Posca pen,
Yeah.
and I have to alt tab for this just to get what a frog looks like. But I can just do.
Oh, you don't have to work on it now if you're not in a. I just more or less wanted to like because I don't know what kind of paints to use on these.
Yeah, I've used Posca pen since the get go.
Posca works.
Yeah,
Oh, and you seal the whole side. I see. Okay.
I see the whole top.
Industry secrets I'm learning.
No, I have a whole guide on how I make these publicly available.
I need to pay attention to things more.
I'll send you it
Thank you.
gladly. Me leave. Quiver time. Make your own quiver.
Right now I'm thinking because this one's for me. I'm not gonna sell this. This one I'm gonna do for myself. Right now I'm thinking of a Rocco's Modern Life triptych,
Oh,
which is
nice.
like three images, one left, one right, centered of for Rocco's Modern Life on the top. It's like a
Okay.
sketch I've had. It's like I've had a sketch like that for a long time that I never was able to do anything with, and I kind of want to see if I could do it.
Hell yeah.
That's my favorite cartoon, by the way. I don't know if I made that clear.
You did not, but it's cool now.
I've met three voice actors from that show.
Oh, that's really cool. But yeah, no, I have a whole guide on how I make custom quivers published on Quiver's website. And like the pictures are like a behind the scenes of how I made the sliver quiver,
Sick.
which is probably one of my favorite quivers that I've done.
The folks from Quiver Time are great.
Oh yeah, they're
They
lovely.
ha- They have a very, very good public face.
Mm-hmm.
Them and Infinite Tokens.
Yeah, infinite tokens are lovely.
I try very hard to draw the worst possible yet family-friendly things I can on their tokens and tweet it to them every chance I get. Like this guy.
Yeah, Jeff.
I'm Jeff.
My name Jeff.
Nah, I hang out behind the 7-Eleven.
Not the Wawa.
I don't live in Jersey.
Oh, okay.
I gotta come up with a backstory for this guy now. It's the cool version of fuck. He's the stupidest idea ever.
I need color for these gloves. Not that color. Let's make the gloves silver. Why not?
The hedgehog?
Ha! It all
It's no use.
It all comes back to Silver the Hedgehog.
It all comes back to Sonic.
That time traveling bastard.
I like bad games a lot. Like I like games with hokey voice acting and just games that are not really well made. That's one of those games that not even enjoyable. Even
Sonic 06.
it's not even like mildly enjoyable. Like some bad games are enjoyable, but that one is just not good. And imagine being like a huge Sonic fan and like buying that game day one, full price, like and experiencing that. That was a terrible game.
I'm so sorry.
Hey, listen, we have to grow as adults, and sometimes you have to hear Silver the Hedgehog scream, "It's no use," every day in your dreams.
It's no use!
So that's PTSD right there. Not really.
Oh shit.
I'm kidding.
I watched a video about Sonic 06 the other day where it was like looking at the game in a fairly optimistic light.
Really?
Yeah. Saying it
I guess
was.
nostalgia.
Well, no. It's someone who was obsessed with Silver when they were younger, and
Okay.
they wanted to explore, like, the the background of Silver the Hedgehog. And
Oh, his backstory.
yeah, and damn, I have to look it up. But I have to go all the way back through my YouTube history. Can I search my history? Maybe no.
Don't
No, I
worry
can't.
about it.
Sonic. There you go. Yes, I found it. I'll send it to you because like it does look at the game in a positive light.
I will give them a chance. I will say Silver's backstory isn't all that complicated. They never really. I don't think they ever really went into it too much.
Even the video doesn't go into it that much.
Yeah, he's from the future. So is Blaze. He's here to stop the something Iblis. I forgot the name of it.
The Iblis event,
And
whatever.
he screams at you, and he has blue powers.
Yeah.
I think Blaze definitely got more of the fan favorite out of that game.
Blaze was in what was the Sonic DS game that was really good?
Uh, Sonic Rivals?
No, it's another one.
No, I'll look this one up because I know I had it. It was on the yeah. You're right. It wasn't DS. It was Advance.
No, Sonic Advance was another. There was one on the DS.
What was there? Sonic Rush. Yeah, you're right. Sonic Rush. Never played that one.
It was good. I had it. But Blaze was in that. Blaze was a playable character. Sonic Advance is like a kind of underrated Sonic game.
It is. It's a good one. A lot of Game Boy Advance games kind of went under the radar. I feel like Game Boy Advance is a system that it had a ton of great stuff on it, but people they just don't look into it all that much.
Yeah.
That might be like an untapped market.
Maybe.
I had a BattleBots game for the Game Boy SP.
Nice.
That I swear, if more people played that game, they would love it. That was such a fun game. It was just a crappy like show tie-in, but it was so fun.
My favorite game that I'm convinced more people will love if they play it is Lego Racers for the PS1/PC/GameCube.
Did I play this? I played Lego Island.
Like a lot of people
I did play this game.
played Lego Racers.
You could build your own car in this one, right? And it
Yes.
breaks apart?
Yeah.
Yes, I did play this one.
Well, it doesn't break apart, but you can build your own car.
Oh, there was one where you could. Maybe it was a PC. There was another Lego racing game where you could make your own car, and it would like as you hit other cars, it would like small pieces would come off.
I don't think it was Lego Racers 1. It might have been Lego
I
Racers
don't
2.
think it was. Yeah. Of course, Lego Island. Arguably the best Lego game that is almost impossible to play now.
Yep. I don't know. I say Lego Racers is better than Lego Island.
Possibly. Two very different games, though.
Very true. Very true. But like Lego Racers is like pretty hard for a kart racer.
Really?
Yeah. And like its item system is really dynamic. And it's not been done before. So how the items work is there is a blue, red, green, and yellow. Blue gives you a shield, green gives you a speed boost, red is like a cannon, and yellow is like a little zapper thing. Like a little it zaps your opponent and
okay, I'm seeing it. Yeah.
switches their place. Then there are white bricks. White bricks upgrade the other brick colors. So if you have a green and a white, you have a level 2 speed boost.
Wow, this was like an N64 game.
Yeah.
This is pretty detailed.
So you could level them up to like level 3 or something ridiculous like that. And like the level 3 green brick is just a warp. So if you get a green brick at level 3, you can just like skip half the map.
I actually looked at the speed run for it. People speed run this game.
I had no idea. I gotta look that up. I gotta watch it later.
People speed run every game. Well, if you look up like games you liked as a kid and you just see people speed running it, it kind of crushes you because like, how did they figure out to do this?
Lego world record 80% speedrun in 36 minutes and 42 seconds.
Yeah.
Glitch the speedrun in 45. Fascinating.
Unspoken rule of the internet: if it's a game, it will be speedrun.
But no, my first ever playmat was of a Lego Racers like finish screen because I beat the game. I forget how, and I don't know how I did it because it's pretty hard. But I beat the game and got the finish screen, like because like every level like or series of levels you beat, the mascot on the main menu changes. So like the first mascot's a pirate, and then you beat the pirate levels, and then it's like a pharaoh, and then you beat the pharaoh, and it's like somebody else.
That is very Lego. That is very Lego.
And then the final one is Rocket Racer, who is a brutal final boss. But Rocket Racer is like the final little like main menu thing you get. And I beat Lego Racers on PS1 on my PS3, and I got a screenshot of it. And I used that screenshot to print off a playmat from Inked Gaming
That's
back
amazing.
in college, and that was the playmat I played with.
You still have it?
Somewhere,
Sick.
I hope so at least, because my playmats a lot. I was in a really bad breakup like 2 years ago, a year and a half ago, and
Mm.
a lot of my stuff got stolen or misplaced.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, it happens. Better now, safer now, more secure now, so on and so forth. But
There you go.
still sucks. But my Lego Racer playmat, I think, might have got lost in the move.
Who knows? Maybe you find it and you get a little nostalgic kick come back.
Yeah. I I was tempted to order another one because I think I still have the screenshot saved somewhere. But Inked Gaming's been having some issues recently.
Is it a backup on orders or they just don't?
Uh, they've been having a backup on orders, as well as they've been doing AI stuff.
Oh, that's okay.
And they've they've done a lot of like restructuring in their um system, like their employees, from what I understand.
Let me guess. Also, probably the quality, like downgrading.
I have no idea because every playmat I've gotten from has been the same quality for the most part. But like they're playmats, so they're kind of hard to get wrong once you've like gotten the general thing down.
You'd think. I think I only have one inked gaming playmat, and it was a Christmas gift from a friend of mine. It's oh man, I don't remember the name of the card. It's the Fox Familiar from like the little artifact Fox Familiar from Kaladesh.
Oh yeah,
Uh, Filigree Familiar. Filigree Familiar.
yeah.
I love that mat.
This playmat I'm using right now is Inked Gaming. It's my first canvas project.
Yeah, you made multiples of them, right? So
Uh, no, the playmat file for this is free. If you want to print this off
oh
as a playmat, you can download the image for free from my Ko-fi and
dang,
download the file, take the gaming custom print it off, and it's yours.
look at you. Very nice.
And that's how it is for my second canvas too, and it'll be how it is for the third canvas, and so on and so forth.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah. I like having my artwork be as accessible as possible for other people.
I agree. I agree. I like having. It's nice to have the stuff out there. It's also nice to like have the way you do it out there to
Yeah.
teach others how to do it.
Uh huh. But let me get a little bit more details on this little Reckless Fire Weaver, and then I'll let you go. Thank you for joining me.
And of course, thanks for having me. I was happy to do this. I
Awesome.
was trying to. I want to get back into streaming too. I kind of want to see what setups work, what setups don't.
Are you
This
gonna
one, a good tester.
Are
I
you gonna
think I
get
need
back
better
into
lighting.
YouTube?
No,
No.
maybe. I have the channel. I keep it alive. But it what I did, what kind of content I made is definitely not the kind of content I want to make anymore.
Got it.
You just grow as a person. Things change.
Mm-hmm.
I used to do pack openings, like a lot of pack openings,
Okay.
and I remember I did a series where I tried to do unconventional pack openings.
All right.
Like this was like 2000. God, this had to be like 2012, 2013. So I did pack openings like on a plane. I did them like underwater.
What?
Yeah, I tried to do a pack opening underwater. I think I deleted that video, but I tried to do a pack opening underwater. I opened a pack of Pokemon cards underwater.
How did that work out?
It didn't, which is why the video is gone. But I think nowadays, like that whole concept is like you'll see like big card channels like that's not even something they would consider to do.
Yeah.
As like if they did it, I don't know. You don't think it'd be fun to watch someone like scuba dive a box opening?
Those cards are worthless.
Yeah, it'd be interesting though. For the content. It's not for the cards. You do it for the content. Open a box of Lord of the Rings Collector Edition.
You gotta go to a volcano
You
and
know,
open up Lord of the Rings.
exactly. Do it on the lip of what's the volcano in
Hawaii.
is it Hawaii?
I think it's in Hawaii. I think there's an active volcano in Hawaii.
I think there's one in Peru too.
Okay.
Anyway, any volcano. Go to the lip of a volcano. Crack open a box. Real life Minecraft.
Absolutely. I've been playing
That's it.
one of my stream projects that I need to get back into working on that I'll do probably Sunday. Is a friend of mine has a modded Minecraft server where it's Pokemon and Minecraft,
Yeah.
which is not anything extreme. It has a few quality of life mods. It has Pokemon mods, but like my friend set it to hard mode,
Mm.
not hardcore, thankfully, but hard mode.
Hard, yeah.
And I forgot how hard Minecraft can get, not on hardcore
Yeah,
mode.
yeah. I've started playing Minecraft again, but I just play vanilla and it's a lot harder than I remember. Or I'm just bad at it.
It might be a mix of both for me.
Yeah.
But what I didn't realize until about like a little bit into playing is that the Pokemon in the Minecraft server can get like angry or upset, like the wild Pokemon, and they can just aggro you.
Really?
They'll just aggro you.
That sounds kind of fun actually.
So like, it's harder because there are more mobs in the game, and there's a chance of these wild Pokemon mobs just murking you out of nowhere. And like, some of the Pokemon also do status effects on you
Oh, like they poison you?
or inflict other things. So like,
On.
there was an outbreak of Ghastlies at one point,
Mm.
and Ghastlies inflict darkness onto you. Not poison, darkness. Who knows why?
Oh, like the Ender Skeletons. When
Yeah,
you get blinded.
yeah. But like Ghastlies inflict that to you, and then they just keep attacking you. Like, like outside the little Poke Center that my friend built. Another thing is Pokemon are based on radius, so the closer you like, the further you are away, they're likely to be your level. But if you're near other players, they go to the highest level that those players are at.
Hmm.
So everyone who's been playing on the server is a higher level than me. And I'm just trying to set up, but still stay relatively close to the main town, because the main town has a lot of resources and a Poke Center. But
Right.
I'm trying to be far enough away so that I don't get murked every now and then. So it's trying to find a.
Sounds fun and hard.
Oh, it's frustrating.
I'm sure.
And like the owner of the server is like, yes, I want you to enjoy the server. I want you to have fun, but I also want you to like get your own base and start doing your own thing and stop mooching, which is fair. But like they're set up. They have multiple towers. They have multiple Pokemon. I have a few Pokemon, like a full party, and then a handful of other ones.
Right.
My Pokemon are in like the 30s. Their Pokemon are in like the 50s, 60s. And like,
You got some building to do.
yeah. And like every now and then when they're hanging around or I'm playing with the same team with one of the other people, I'll just be minding my own business, and then like a level 45 Arcanine will get pissed off and just attack me and burn me. And up until the most recent update, you'd lose all your stuff.
So now they put keep inventory?
No, they put graveyards. They put gravestones.
Oh, so you can find it. So you can find your stuff.
Yeah. But before that update, it was brutal because you just die, and then your stuff would catch on fire. Or
Doesn't that just kind of like ruin your day?
it
work all that.
It was awful.
Yeah. Put all that work in and then it's just gone.
Yeah, it was rough. But that's what my little Reckless Fire Weaver looks like so far.
He's just having a happy old time.
Absolutely. Who doesn't love playing with fire?
Yes.
But yeah,
Very nice.
But I'll stream and record the Pokemon gameplays on Sunday. I might do it more. Today's Thursday. I might do it more either tonight or Friday or Saturday, depending upon what I'm doing.
I'll have fun.
Definitely,
I hope.
It's wild.
And I really hope you see success, man. Because streaming can be a lot of fun, but it's very hard.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah.
And like just starting off, I'm not expecting a whole lot of success, just because like, especially where you and I are with the Magic scene, there's so much competition.
Yes.
And what? Okay, it's competition to the degree where like they're doing it at the same time you're doing it, or the most optimal times. So either you have to stream at the same time they're streaming, which is challenging because they're bigger than you and you're not going to have the viewers. Or you do it at times where they're not streaming, but those are not as optimal times because they're just not as optimal times.
I think it's also finding the content, finding the right type of content to show off.
That too.
You'll figure it out.
Yeah.
You keep at it.
Yep. On my horizon, I got these art streams, which are fun to do. Because, like, at the very least, I get to work on stuff with a friend.
Mm-hmm.
Which helps me in my productivity and my accountability.
Fair enough.
Because, like, I get more stuff done when I'm working with other people. And at the very least, I get to hang out with someone and work on artwork. At the very most, it's one of those things where I can record it, save it, post it on YouTube, and just keep going.
Well, I appreciate you having me on, man.
Yeah, thank you for joining me.
I'm glad to work on something.
I very much appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Of course. Thank you.
I will talk to you later.
Take it easy, man. I'll talk to you. All right?
Bye.
Let me figure out how to do Discord now. There we go. Have a good night.
Yeah, you too. Thank you, everyone, for joining me. I really appreciate it. Please go follow Foxnoctom on all of his websites and such. Please go support Fox and whatever he does. And thank you for joining me tonight on my stream. Thank you for following me. I really appreciate it. And thank you for watching the YouTube video if you're watching it on YouTube. I'll try to post more often as I'm able to, but things are hard as they go. But I really appreciate it. Thank you very much, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.